Hello everyone. Today I'm working on Miller Engineering Signs. I bought 4 of them, and you know how sometimes you can make a nice diorama, but the diorama, no matter how nice you make it, it still stays static. So this will allow me to do a little bit of animation on my layout. Even though I've got some neat stuff, I've got the trains running, I've got my crossing gate. This will give me even more added things happening. So let me just look at what's inside the bag. So these are the smaller signs, which works out great for me because they're cheap. So you pay for these between $20 and $25 US. So that allows you to have more than one. So these are N scale or HO scale. So for HO scale it would be very small. So in the bag you get your sign, and you get a little battery unit and a little control module. So I'm going to be using that on the buildings for N scale or HO scale. You could put them outside the building, but you can use these also for O scale, where they would be just a window sign. So this is what you get. You get a battery pack, a little circuit board, and your sign. Probably I will end up putting it on top of my building, because that's what looks good to me, but you could also put it on the side like this. Nothing preventing you from doing that. It all depends on the effect you want to do. I'm going to take a minute to read the instructions. So I took a minute to read the instructions. Basically, all you need to do is you can glue your sign to the frame and then come in and cut the outside of the plastic, which is easy enough to do, or you can cut it carefully and then glue it to the frame. So that sounds pretty easy, but before I do that, I'm gonna try it out just to see if it works. So they make a power station that you can buy. Me, I'm just gonna be a little bit lazy. I want to get to playing with my trains right away. So using the battery support, that's going to be good enough for me. So let's just see what it looks like. They give you an on-off switch with the little circuit board. So I have the option to have it off or on or flashing. So I think flashing is going to be more fun. Let me just untangle my wires. Yeah, so indeed you can just go right ahead and play with your trains right away. So as soon as it plugs in, comes right on, or flashing if you prefer. For sure, I much rather prefer flashing. So now all I have to do is glue the little sign together with its stand, and then I'll be very close to what I want. Almost ready to go. I'm going to glue it like that. So I gave time for my glue to dry. You can glue it with CA or crazy glue, however you want to call it. It's the exact same thing. So I'm going to come in and cut this very close to the sign. And that's it. Then I'm going to come in and glue the legs to the sign. just like that, using crazy glue again. So to stick the legs in, it takes a little bit of work. I like to start by the middle and then put the two end ones on. And then I'm gonna put it on the top of my building like this. I could probably make a hole in the center of the roof and put it on there like that, but I'm still a bit lazy. I'm just gonna hide all the wiring behind the building. So I tucked everything neatly back there, and I'm gonna display the building like that. Putting up the legs is a lot of work, but it makes a neat little photo etch trim piece for your layout, for your roofs. And now it's time to run some trains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.